Oracle, Desolation 7 by Jed T.E. Rhodes. The Great Desolation, the edge of Imperial space, Deachin 11, 3726. Commander Mollik sniffed as he stepped onto the command deck of Space Station Desolation 7, his station. As always, the command deck was mostly deserted. The observation window stared out into the blackness of space, with a few consoles controlling Desolation 7's defenses, her main dock, her secondary dock, her comm-scan, and her navigational systems. Only Lieutenant Doreen was on duty, her back to the commander as she monitored the weapons station. "Lieutenant," Mollik said, his voice raspy from lack of use. "Report." Doreen turned in her seat at once. "Commander, sir." She stood, saluting him. "Nothing to report, sir. All quiet on the Desolate front." Mollik wrinkled his nose at the nickname, but didn't comment. He returned the lieutenant's salute briefly, before going to the main comm-scan station. Sure enough, it was as Doreen said. No ships on the proverbial horizon, no anomalies, nothing. "Too quiet, sir, if you ask me," Doreen said after a moment's silence. "Like something's waiting out there." Mollik ignored her. It didn't seem like the sort of comment that invited a reply, and even if it had, he would have been disinclined to give one. The hunter does not say when the trail is cold, for all with eyes to see will know without him telling them. Doreen tapped a few commands into her weapons console. "We're still low on charge for the main particle battery. Until we get the replacements, I am aware," Mollik said shortly. He straightened, folding his arms. "We should be getting equipment and crew replacements in the next supply run." Doreen made a noise that Mollik recognized as derisive in tone, but he ignored it. After so long out here, it only made sense that she was a little lax. The hunter knows well that, when stalking the prey is taxing on the spirit, the hunting party must be allowed to cope in their own way. It was not the Solaran Navy's way, but it was Mollik's way, and had served him well enough in the 2 years he had commanded Desolation 7. "Is there anything scheduled?" Mollik asked. "No, sir," Doreen replied. "Nothing for the next 3 days. Then a communication check-up with 6 and 8. "Anything else to report?" he asked. "No, sir," Doreen said, shaking her head. "Like I said, all quiet." Mollik nodded. "Very good. Carry on." He turned and left the room, already going over other things he had to see to today. He had to check on Lieutenant Green in the primary generator room, and then go read the reports from Lieutenant Muavia on her recent security drills. Thinking about the routine made him think of an old human saying, "Same skach, different day." Fitting, Mollik thought, letting the ghost of a smile onto his face, and comforting in its own way. The hunter loves best when the prey is predictable and the hunt goes as planned.